Absolute legend. You grew up in the 90s or in the 80s and 90s doing all this, and did you ever look at a guy like Deion Sanders, a guy like Bo Jackson, and think, you know what? I know they kind of cross over a little bit in terms of their leagues, but did you ever have it in your mind that, yeah, I could play football and basketball?
That was the dream, man. That was the blueprint. You know what I mean? That was my thing was I wanted to, football was my first love. You know what I mean? I never liked basketball. I thought basketball was soft. You know what I mean? I didn't like, I didn't like it. And I remember one day, my mom, like, she drugged me, her and my basketball coach, out of there. And I cried, I kicked and screamed, and I didn't want to play basketball. I kept telling her basketball was soft. And I got in there, and I remember getting in there, and all of the guys that were on my football team were trying out for basketball. Mm-hmm. So, I came back home, but I'll never forget, it's this legendary day that me and my mom talk about all the time. I was telling her, thank you, Mom. I love you so much. I love basketball. I want to play basketball too. And it was like that from that point on. And my dream was just to play in the NFL and to play in the NBA. Obviously, the circumstances happened, and I end up having to play basketball. And then one little story is I remember being at Georgetown, and I used to have to walk past the football field to get to the gym. And every day I would walk by and I would look at the players, and I think we were like Division III or something. And I used to cry when I watched those guys playing, because it used to hurt so bad, because, football was my life. And I used to cry when I watched, looked at the field and the guys out there playing. So I took a route that it used to take me from my dorm 5 to 10 minutes to get there. I used to not go by the football field. I took a route that was like 45 minutes. So I didn't have to watch it. And it took a lot for me to get over not being able to play football, but it all ended one day when I went into the office and asked Coach Thompson, could I play football? Could I try out for the team?
What did he say?
I don't think the language, it depends on what type of language I can use.
You can go ahead and use any language, baby.
I tell you what, I never thought about playing football again after what he said to me. He basically said, don't ever come to me with nothing like that, no nonsense like that, ever again. And I never thought about, it actually helped me, because I never thought about playing again. I would just always, remained a big football fan.
Why were you such a big fan? Like, what about the sport did you love? Like the physicality, like certain players?
Shash said it best in the documentary. He was saying, like, listen, there's only a few guys out here taking as much of a beating as me in this game. And he was referencing you and how much guys you were so fearless when you attacked the rim that you were on the floor.
I was going to say the exact same thing. There wasn't nothing soft with the way AI played.
And that come from my football roots. Like, everybody thought it was a big deal with me hitting the floor. I remember my coaches used to always tell me, like, if you're not hurt, you know what I mean? Like, get up. Don't ever let the other team see you hurt. Weak. You know what I mean? So, I would hit that floor, but I was so used to, playing football that everybody thinks that it was a big deal with me hitting the floor like that. It was nothing, breaking bones and getting, 100 stitches in my face all together throughout my career. Like, oh my gosh. It was nothing playing football though.
Do you think playing football made you a better basketball player in that regard?
Absolutely. I mean, I was always playing football with a basketball. Always. That was my mentality. You know what I mean? So I implemented so many things from, what I could do on the football field to the basketball court.
Who was AI's favorite football players growing up, or favorite team growing up?
I've been a Cowboy. He know that. He sent me an autograph picture. He signed his name and put "fuck the Cowboys" up there. I got it hanging in my house. People coming in like, what's this all about right here? Like, my man sent me that, so I gotta hang it up. And so it's in my man cave. But
that's dope.
Oh gosh.
Definitely Deion. You know what I mean? Definitely Deion. I mean, obviously, I'm a big Troy Aikman fan. I love Troy Aikman, man. Walter Payton, Tony Dorsett. The list goes on and on.